Hey there, and welcome to my live broadcast. Welcome to all the replay viewers. I'm Shanta Prince, and I help coaches to build personal brands, create high ticket offers, and get paying clients. Today, I want to talk to you about three hard things that you have to do in order to grow your business, right? Because we know that business is hard. I don't need to tell you that business is hard. It's tough and it's not for the faint hearted, right? So, we're going to talk about some of those things and just really focus on what it's going to take to get you where you're trying to go. So, one of the things that I specialize in is I really specialize in helping people who are brand new to coaching or mentoring, and a lot of things come with being new to business. And if you've heard me talk about any of my stories from the past, from when I first got started, I talked about all the struggles that I went through. Well, not all of them, just some of them. We'd be here all day if I had to tell you all of the struggles that I had to go through to really get my business to where I wanted it to be. But the struggle is real, and I will never tell you that being in business is easy. And, you know, it's really easy to look at all of the different things that people are talking about and that people are sharing and think that, oh, this way is easier, this way is better. Because I've been in a place where I was constantly um, jumping from thing to thing because I thought, oh, this is going to be better. This way is gonna get me there faster. Now, I do believe that there are some things that you can do to help you to reach your goals faster. Like the other day, I talked about in the group how inside of the Facebook group how video is that's one of the fastest ways to help you build trust with your audience, right? But whether you're doing video or whether you're blogging or however you're putting your content out, it's still going to take work. So, I said that to say that no matter what you're seeing, no matter what strategies that people are using, they all take work. None of them are easy, right? No one makes it to the top in business in a way that is overnight or easy. Business is not easy, right? And if anybody is telling you that, then they're probably not being honest because it's tough. So we know that business is difficult. So there also are some very difficult things that you have to do when you're transitioning from just working your job or being in the military like how I was. When you step into entrepreneurship and you step into business, it's a whole different ball game. It is a whole different ball game. And so the first thing is, we're going to talk about three hard things that you have to do, right? But I want you to hear me out today in understanding that even though business is difficult, you can totally do this. You can totally build the business that you dream about as long as you're willing to do the work. Now, I will tell you, it's easier when you have someone to help you to navigate through those things and when you have a strong circle of people to help you to push through the difficult times, right? So, the first thing is I told you I'm going to tell you three hard things that you got to do. And so, that first hard thing that you have to do in order to grow your business, number one, you have to stop working for free. You have to stop working for free. Stop giving away for free what you have invested to learn, whether you've invested financially or whether you have invested with your time, your sweat, and your tears, because both of those are investments, right? You have to stop giving away for free what you have invested to learn, right? So, most people who invest in themselves, they invest in themselves on a consistent basis. So, for example, when like my clients, for example, if they're investing in my program, chances are they have invested in other things as well and will continue to invest in other things as well. There was one point where I had three different coaches helping me with different areas of my life and what I'm trying to do, right? Now I have two. I have two different coaches helping me to navigate through specific things. And so a person who invests, that's just their lifestyle. They're going to continue to invest in themselves. And we're going to get to that in just a minute. So you when you're investing in yourself, you're spending that money, that hard-earned money, and you're putting forth the money, but you're also putting forth the time and the effort to learn and to grow. And then you give it away for free, right? That is not how your business is going to grow. If you want to grow, you have to stop working for free. And the reason why I listed this as a hard thing is because I've been there and done that. When I stopped working for free, it was one of the hardest things that I've ever had to do because I went from helping everybody, using my gifts and using my expertise to help people, to serve people, to share my information. And meanwhile, I'm investing in myself, right? And I talked about how in the boot camp a couple of weeks ago, but just in case you didn't see the Brand and the Man boot camp, if you didn't catch that, you could first of all you can sign up for the next one. But I talked about how when I was, I got out of the Navy and then I went to school to get my Master of Divinity in practical theology, and I talked about how difficult that was. But there was a time when I was working on my degree. I was fresh out of the Navy. I'm working on my degree, but yet I had all these amazing gifts, and I wanted to start this business using my gifts, right? So I started a business using my gifts, helping people to, put together their programs and helping people to get their messaging right and helping people with their websites and with their social media ads and with their marketing and all kinds of different things. But these are things that I did or was striving to do in my business. And so I did so much of that for free to the point where I'm investing in myself to learn. And then I'm over here helping you for free, but now my bills are falling behind because I'm working for you, but you're not paying. And I have responsibilities that I need to take care of too. This is the place that I was in when I finally said, I cannot work for free anymore. I have to get paid for my services and for my time. And so I remember the first person that I said no to, that I can't do this for free. I literally have bills that are falling behind that I could pay if I was charging. I could pay these bills if I wasn't working for free. Okay. And so the hardest thing was to tell someone, I'm sorry, I cannot do that for you for free. And guess what happened? The person paid my asking price. But the getting to that point was so hard. It was so difficult to finally say, I can't do this for free. It was hard, right? So that is one of the hardest things to do when you've been doing what you do for free for so long. It's kind of difficult to make that pivot from free to fee, but it can totally be done. And it must be done if you want to grow your business. You have to tell people that you do not do this for free. This is a service that you provide in your business and it is not free. Right? So that's one bold stance that you have to take when it comes to growing your business and getting your business to the next level. Okay. No more free work. You're worthy of the work that you put out. You're worthy of your expertise. And you should charge. If you are charging, you probably should be raising your prices. But here's the thing, and I've said this before, that people will pay you. There are people who will pay you. If you've been in a circle of people who are so familiar with you, they've seen you grow and develop, they've seen you fall down on your face, they've seen you struggle, then you may be in a circle of people who, maybe they're that specific circle of people aren't willing to pay you because they feel like they know you and they feel comfortable, right? And so what you have to do is really step out and learn some sales and marketing skills so that you can go out and find your clients, right? But what I'm saying to you is that there are people out there who are willing and able to pay you. You just have to know how to find them, right? You just have to know how to find your clients. And that is something that I actually teach on, okay? So you have to just learn how to find the people who are willing and able to pay you, not be stuck in a circle of people where you feel discouraged and nobody's willing to pay you for your services because they're so familiar with you. But stepping out, launching out into the deep and finding people who are willing and able to pay you is the way to go so that you can grow your business and get that thing to the next level, right? Because whereas someone, if you have a friend, let's say you have a friend and they actually need your services, but because they're friends with you, they're like, I'm not going to pay for that, right? Because they feel like, well, I can just call you up on the phone and get the information that I need, right? But when you step outside of your friends and your family and your cousins and people who already know you, you start to really grow and advance when you find customers and clients who are willing and able to pay you. However, on the flip side, you may actually have people who are already connected to you who will pay you. This is my thing that I'm constantly saying this, and I believe it from the bottom of my heart that you probably already have 3 to 5 clients around you right now. 3 to 5 people who will take you up on your offer if you offered it. They will take you up on that thing if you make an offer. The problem is you're not making the offers. You'd be amazed at how many people are waiting to work with you. I know from experience that if you say, this is what I'm doing, this is my program, this is the price, 3 to 5 people will raise their hand and say, yes, I want to work with you. It's about time you launch something. I've been waiting to work with you, right? So stop working for free. The next thing that you have to do that's hard, but you got to do it in order to grow your business, is you got to invest in yourself. Even if it's on a very tiny level. Now, I don't mean go and spend $50,000 in a program, right? I mean, if you can do it, then absolutely, by all means. What I mean is, even if it's on a small level, according to what you can invest, right? Not everyone can spend $2,000 a month or $1,500 a month or $1,000 a month, right? Not everyone is in position to do that. But maybe you can spend $50 a month. There's so many things that you can invest in at that price, and even less than that, right? When I first started investing in myself, I started out doing what I could do, investing in the things that I can invest in. And then as I grew, I was able to make larger investments in myself, right? But you have to start somewhere to where you are investing in yourself on a regular basis. I don't even care if it's a book. If there's a book that's going to teach you something that you need to know to get to that next level, buy it, read it, implement it, right? So when I say invest, I don't mean spend $50,000 necessarily, unless you can do that. But I mean invest in your knowledge and in your growth at the level that you can. Okay. It doesn't need to be huge. It doesn't need to be expensive, but you need to be investing in yourself on a regular basis and also implementing what you learn on a regular basis. Okay. So think about something that you can invest in, and something, not just your money, but also your time. Think about how you can implement the stuff that you're learning, because that's how you get a return on your investment, by actually doing the work, implementing what it is that you have learned. Okay. So investing in yourself, it can be hard and it's scary. And believe me, I know how scary it can be. I know how difficult it can be. Right? But when you invest and then you do the work, you will get a return. You will get a return on your investment. Okay? So I'm talking about investing, but also doing the work so that you can get a return on your investment. Okay? Now, the other thing that you got to do to grow your business that's hard is you have to put patience into doing the work. Put patience into doing the work. What do I mean by that? I mean, if you're just getting started and you're trying to sell something and it doesn't work on the first day that you try it, don't get discouraged. You have to keep going. And I was smiling because I remember days when I would be trying something and I would be like, oh, this doesn't work. And I would get so frustrated. And then I'm ready to hop on to the next thing. This is why I know what I'm talking about. Because I was hopping from thing to thing to thing because I had shiny object syndrome, because I thought, well, what they're doing over here is better than what I'm working on. And so instead of me finishing what I'm working on and diving into it and mastering that thing, I hop on to the next one before I've even really had a chance to give this thing a shot. And that kept me in circles and it kept me stuck in my business for years. I'm not talking about a few days, a couple of weeks, or maybe 2 months. For years, this thing kept me stuck because I was hopping from thing to thing to thing and not putting patience into the work that I was doing. I remember launching a course, and when I launched this course, I sold one seat to this course. And I was so disappointed and so discouraged that I just kind of, I served that person that bought the course and I did the work, served that person, and then I never launched it again. I never put that course out again. And the reason why is because I thought, okay, this course is a fail. This is a big failure. Okay, so let me go on to the next thing, right? It took me a few years for to discover that what I should have done with that course was serve that one person, get as much information as I can to help make it better for next time, and then launch it again, and then launch it again, and then launch it again, and launch it again until I reach my income goals. Right? Nobody told me that. I thought, okay, this thing failed. I'm putting it away, and I'm never gonna mess with this again. Right? But if I had put patience into it, I would have stuck with that thing and kept working on it until it accomplished what I needed for or wanted for it to accomplish. And so that is what I mean by putting patience into the work that you're doing, giving things a shot. If you make one announcement and nobody clicks or nobody buys, it's okay because it actually takes a person between 4 and 7 times to see your offer before they even take action. 4 and 7 times. They need to see that thing between 4 and 7 times before they take action. And here you are making one post or posting one time, and only a few people saw it, and now you're ready to quit because no one clicked or no one purchased. I'm just the messenger today to tell you to stick with that thing and be patient with it and work it until you reach the goals that you're trying to reach. It takes time, right? No one in business is an overnight success. No one. And that's what you have to keep in mind. Like you really have to have your mindset prepared for things to be tough, but also for you to be tougher when it comes to growing your business and getting your business to the next level. Now, if you are a coach or a mentor, or you want to start your coaching or mentorship business, I want to talk to you. Okay. I want to book you book you for a consultation call so that you and I can talk about how you're going to what your goals are. First of all, what are your goals, your income goals, your launch goals, and what are your goals for your program and how you want your program to play out. What is your program going to look like, right? And then I want to talk to you about opportunities that I have to work with you, for you and I to work together on reaching your goals, designing your program, and getting your first paying clients. So one of the things that I do, well, some of the things that I do inside of my Expert Branding Academy is I teach on the first thing I do is help my clients to design their program. So I work one-on-one with my clients and design a full program for them to offer to their ideal clients. So we get that program down, we write the program copy, we come up with your selling angle, how you're going to sell it, how you're going to describe it when you're selling, and then we talk about how you're going to sell it. How are you going to launch this? And then we talk about, inside of the academy, we also talk about how you can sell this thing using sales calls, how you can sell this thing using the direct messages. And we also talk about email marketing. We talk about how to set up your free opt-in offer, how to create your free opt-in offer to grow your email list, and a whole bunch of other things. So we talk about social media marketing and everything that you need to go into getting that program out there and getting your first your first paying clients. So I specialize in helping people who are brand new or people who already have their program, they already have something ready to go, and they just want to know how to get more clients. So we talk about all of that. And being that I talked to you about this before, being that I have the skills, the technical skills, the technical background, that's one thing that my clients don't have to worry about is getting stuck on technical issues. So we help to navigate through that as well. And I also have a couple of clients who specialize in the technical setup of things. So we all help and support each other inside of the Expert Brand Academy. So if you want to start your coaching or mentorship business, you want to put together your offer from A to Z, all the way from the start to the finish, and you want to get some paying clients within the next 3 to 6 months, then I want to talk to you. Go ahead and tap that link. You'll see it in the text along with this video. Go ahead and tap that link and let's get you scheduled for a consultation call to talk about your goals, where you want to go with your program, and to talk about how I can help you to accomplish that thing, okay? All right, so I will see you back here again next Thursday. If you're inside of the group, I will see you throughout the week. If you're not inside of the group, scroll to the Facebook feed and type in branding and business for coaches. Or if you see branding and business, then that if you type in branding and business, that will help you to find the group. Okay. If you're on YouTube, come on over to Facebook and type in branding and business for coaches and find me and join us inside of the Facebook group. We're talking about different things throughout the week, sharing tips, and we also have plenty of networking opportunities where you can connect with each other, share your Facebook group, share what you're selling. So each week we have different networking opportunities that are for anyone inside of the group to share their information and to connect with other people. All right. Well, I hope you have a wonderful Thursday. I will see you back here at the same time next Thursday. Have a great one and a